I will be making the ultimate peanut butter cookie. 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. You need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, with 1/4 cup of walnuts, 1/4 cup of chocolate semi-sweet morsels, 1/4 cup of coconut flakes, a few dashes of sea salt. Oh yeah. And we will add with that our softened unsalted butter, our white sugar, and our brown sugar. We're going to cream this all together. Cream it all together? Yeah, we're going to mix it. That's what that means. Mix this all together. This is the basis for your peanut butter cookie. Here's 1. Our second egg. Mix that all in like so. Now we have 2.5 cups of flour. We're not going to pour it all in at once. Put about half of it at a time. Well, it's good old walnuts. Sweet chocolate morsels, we have 1/4 cup of that. We're going to hit it with this 1/4 cup of coconut flakes. We roll these bad boys up and get them on the baking sheet. So we'll do about 1 inch of cookie. Just like 1/8 of a teaspoon on each of them. On 350 for about 10 minutes. Our peanut butter everything cookies are officially done with. And you can close your seasoning cabinet because we're officially done. So tonight I'll be showing you something simple on how to make a quick dessert out of the ingredients that you have within your house. You will need some flour, taco style tortilla, some ground nutmeg, some gala apple, ground cinnamon, a dash of ground black pepper, like rum flavor. You can use rum flavor or you can use actual rum. Need a 1/2 stick of butter. Also, what I failed to mention to you guys was that there were 2 more things that you will need. You will need 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now you will put a dash of nutmeg, some ground cinnamon. I tend to be liberal with the ground cinnamon. And just a splash of black pepper. Some rum flavor. And you will cut up a few pieces of butter. This is the same filling that you would make for an apple pie. Okay, so sometimes you just have a taste for a little fat snack. You know, a little great dessert. And our family's turn, something sweet. So let's go ahead and make something sweet. We are going to make us a banana split. What you will need is some Neapolitan ice cream. A banana, of course. Need us some wet walnuts. Maraschino cherries. Some Hershey's. chocolate syrup. That's a good old bowl. Eat an ice cream scoop. Oh man, yeah. So take that, split it in half like that. Now it's time for our ice cream. Dip that spoon in some hot water so I can just cut through that ice cream like butter. All right, so let's go ahead and load this bad boy up. Got our wet walnuts. It's the drizzle for me. See that right there? And you drop a couple of these cherries on there. Just make it pretty. Hello. Get on. Banana split. Wow. I'm about to split and go ahead and eat this. All right, y'all. Peace. So sometimes you got a taste for a dessert. But in my family, you got a taste for something sweet. Let's make something sweet. You need these two beautiful little red jazzy apples. Jazz apples. But we're going to jazz them up even jazzier. Mi pueblito tortillas. You need these right here, the Mexican style. Some Breakstone unsalted butter. Ground cinnamon. And a little bit of nutmeg. Some rum flavor. Or you can use a little rum for those that like the little saucy effect. You know, do what you got to do. But I'm using rum flavor. A dash of salt. Just a little bit. You don't want it to be too salty. Dark brown sugar. You need a half cup of granulated sugar. Vegetable oil. Just a little bit of that. The good old cast iron skillet. Let's go ahead and start making something sweet. Your Santoku knife. We're going to use that. I'm going to cut it in slices. In slices. That's the way I'm doing it. Melt this butter all up. Brown sugar. I thought it was going to be something sweet, right? Then we'll add our ground cinnamon and hit it with some nutmeg. Bring it to a nice simmer until it thickens. And then we'll show you what we'll do next. All right, so our jazz apples are officially done. Just cut them into triangles, you know. Make it a triangle. You know what a triangle is, don't you? Just drop them in there. You see that? It's going to be real good. Very good. All right, so the fried tortillas are done, right? So the first thing we're going to do is hit them with a little bit of salt there. We're going to hit them with a little bit of black pepper. You got your cinnamon, your nutmeg, and your sugar. We're going to toss all that on there while they're still hot. Go ahead and try some of this something sweet. Whoa. This is something sweet. The flavor is like, wow. It's like an apple pie. It's like apple pie nacho. It's like your grandmama sauce nacho. Nacho Supreme. Something sweet nacho. Look right here. Do this right here. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Make something sweet. Alright, so I wanted something sweet, so I looked inside the freezer, pulled out this ice cream, chocolate ice cream, got some chocolate sprinkles. I even had these frozen Reese's bars inside the freezer. They're real good when they're frozen. And then I went ahead and was heavy on that good old whipped cream right there. Heavy on the whipped cream. Sometimes you just want something sweet, you know what I mean? So go ahead, whip this on up, enjoy, eat it all up, make it real pretty, make it real fancy, you know what I mean? Basically, make yourself something sweet.